Okay, hello Shutterbugs. It's Paul here again with another wander through GuruShots on my journey to Guru. Still an expert. I'm fine with this right now. There's so much amazing discovery going on in my own photographic world yeah, as I plod my way up, hopefully getting the recognition of being in the top 10%, and then also hopefully being recognized by a guru soon. There's plenty of time to go, and then eventually on to getting some top 5% rankings and then winning a challenge. That'll be a big day indeed. It's always good to be a winner, right? There are so many challenges on at the moment, so many coming up. It really is a fantastic time. I thought today we'll try and quickly delve into each of these, maybe a half hour or so of trying to find some amazing inspiration and some new ideas about photography. There's simple things like starts with L, floor in another angle. It's again just absolutely brilliant. Minimalism continues to astound me, what people come up with. My favorite city is quite a fun challenge, pretty simplistic I guess. From lines to patterns, again amazing silhouettes, clouds, just the two of us looking at pairs of things. What means the most to you? A lot of very low quality snaps, but some really great ones in there as well. The fascinating light is a pretty awesome challenge. It's again just yeah, so many different aspects of light come through. Black background is a new one. So this is just looking at isolated images with a black background. Very good, but again very simplistic, just focusing usually on one subject. Modern architecture continues to be phenomenal, very intricate. Yeah, things kind of start looking the same eventually, but if you're one for the fine detail, this will blow you away. Sunrises and sunsets in nature we've got. This has got 4 days left. I've been catching a few boosts, which is good. You can see here this was boosted, that little rocket shape at the top. Still a few more to catch as well. Symmetry, again very open, starts with M, wonderfully open challenge, so many different things happening. I've got moss, a meaty meal, mirrors and metal as my 4 there. Orange everywhere, so many fantastic shots here. Not mine necessarily, but a lot of other people's as well. I've thrown in 2 sunset shots, one of New York from the High Line and another one of Sydney Harbour. I love those 2 shots. Not the best photographs, but I think they really capture a setting and an emotion. There's a plate of yummy desserts that we had a while ago, and then this sculpture from Vivid last year. It was, or was it this year? I think it was this year. Alrighty, colourful diagonals, again, a lot of people just going for colour, a lot of people just going for diagonal things. It's, I don't think it's the best defined or best attended challenge. It's very rare that people get these colourful diagonals. So yes, I think everyone's cheating a little bit with just taking either straight lines or deep colours. Vanishing points, I love a good vanishing point. And this year, so many wonderful examples. We'll dig into that. Dominant yellow happening, black and white texture I just signed up to this morning. Some really interesting insights there as well into what people think texture is and challenges my views. Awesome animal shots. I don't have many of these. I need to find another. Yeah, none that I would really put up. And the exhibition shot as well. I noticed a lot of these have a lot of participants if you look at the ranking, and not so many people sticking out. So most people here at the moment are popular and skilled. That's up to what, 70,000 people voting here. So yeah, it's going to disperse the votes quite a bit more. Now let's see who the elite person is here. One elite person, and interesting that the exhibition shot all 4 of the same landscape styles. Yeah, there you go. He's well done, Ricardo, jumped out well ahead and already a guru. Alrighty, let's get back to these challenges and have a quick delve in, maybe over the next 20 so minutes. See what we can find. So the starts with L. Let's go voting here quickly. see the kind of things people have come up with. Lots of lions, lots of lizards, lots of lights. License plate. I like it. Alrighty, some nice lockets that are in there. That's a good shot. A llama. Whoa, crazy llama. Here's a fairly low level shot. I'm sure that begins with L. Some nice bokeh lights in the back. Yeah, fun little lizard stuck away, hiding there. A beautifully lit lighthouse. Great shot there. And there's one of our lionesses, I guess. Here we are. That's a kayak, but on a lake, I'm going to presume. So there we go. Some beautiful leaves that are well lit. Again, some lizardy bits. Beautiful angle there, and a nice depth of focus coming forward. The lights of where is it? I couldn't say. I was going to say it was Tokyo, but I don't think it is. Anyway. Alrighty, a nice little lonely chair, love heart there. So these are the kind of things that are coming up, things that just start with L. I'm trying to avoid lions in a cage where possible, but there they are. Alrighty, that's lightning shots. It's hard to go wrong with a lightning shot. That is always, I think, one of those primal things that gets everyone interested and excited. Alright, floor in another angle. Let's quickly vote here. I've got just to the elite level, and that's my Bali shot there. It's pretty beautiful, I think. That bridge. Alright, let's go voting. Let's see, what do we got? Floor in another angle. So here we go, looking up and under it. That could have been a beautiful shot, looking through a glass floor. The floor of the desert, not the clearest, but yeah, I like it. Alrighty, wow, so here's the undercarriage of some sort of large vehicle, and that's the floor of the road. I love it. Again, so many different interpretations. It's a mat of some type, beautifully done. Again, down the middle of the road. Be careful taking these images. That's could be a photographer's last. If this photo collided with this photo, it would be a problem. Yeah, we all take a few risks. And here again on the train tracks. Jeez, come on. Oh, zombies coming out of here. Right, okay, lots of things to be worried about here as we take these different angles. But yeah, so many beautiful shots here. All right, let's just scroll through a little bit. Some of them including beautiful backgrounds, some of them close-ups and the macros of the whatever's on the floor. Simple ones of mushrooms. There's been just some beautiful, because it's a different angle. Some have just taken a direct helicopter view of the floor, and it's come out beautifully as well. Here, go something like this. Really brings out the textures, and it just, yeah, wonderfully framed. Yeah, I think that's just beautiful how someone's been able to capture that. And then obviously something like going up, some sort of spire there. Alrighty, I've overvoted on that one, so let's move on to some that I still need to vote in. Minimalism, I think we looked at yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Lines to patterns, silhouettes there. Clouds, again, the thing with clouds I find, and I haven't captured it so well in the ones I've taken, it's rarely the cloud that's the interesting thing. It's the same with sunsets. It's not necessarily the subject so much, but sometimes what's in the foreground, sometimes what's in the background. Yeah, it's how it's framed or set that can be the difference, so not just the picture of a cloud or a series of clouds. It's kind of rare, like that's kind of interesting, and you see some colors and textures and light. But here, where you've got something that's breaking up the light, hiding the light source, spreading these beautiful rays out underneath the clouds, that really stands out. Again, the composition here, we've got some river and stones in the front, just a totally different angle. Could have been a nice shot, that one. Whereas something like this, yeah, it's interesting, you're above the clouds, that's great, but it doesn't really tell a story or set a scene. There's a little bit of action going on. It's beautiful, but let's try and find some really great images here. Something of the clouds. Alrighty, soccer player playing clouds play a very little part in that, but that's a pretty cool shot. Well staged and fun subject. So here, beautiful bridge in the front and beautiful clouds in the back, but it all just adds up to a great image. I've seen some amazing with just amazing shots where it's the foreground and the background that make all the difference. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Plane up there as well. Again, the clouds probably let that down a bit here. You've got the reflection of the clouds as well. Nice little temple of some sort in the back, a mosque. Interesting angle. So here we go. Thinking again, foreground, background, action. So again, gorgeous clouds, yes. Beautiful scenery, nice bit of action in the front. You hope that's a courteous driver there and isn't going to take the bike off the road. Alrighty, so that's some clouds. Again, it's not just the subject, but how it's set that can make a load of difference. The two of us, let's have a quick look here at the what pairing people have come up with. Lots of monkeys, lots of mushrooms. A couple of bikes is pretty cool. This is more of a symmetry challenge, but it's still kind of, yeah, the two of us, a pair. Cool little ducklings. Yeah, it's a good little shot as well. A lot of emotion going between there. Beautifully set, framed. It's in the distance, but you can tell what's going on. Yes, that's a wonderful story. Nice little snaps here and there. That one's come out beautiful. Again, playful, bit of action. Nice setting there. Go the orangutans. Oh, please. That's why we invented plates. Alright, yeah, a couple of surfers. Nice tranquil scene out there. It's beautifully done with a yet to be. Got the two of us in there. Yeah, gorgeous, friendly shot. You'd think it might just be a snap compared to this as well. That's very much a snap, low quality, but yeah, the beautiful lights in the background. Nicely centered. Yeah, a little more emotion in there. Alrighty, let's dig around because we have a lot to get through in about the next 15 minutes. Let's go done that. So what means the most to you? Okay, this is very open. I put my yoga image in there that was actually crocheted from an art fest I went to. But here you go. It's amazing what means a lot to people, and without any judging, but that's cool. Surfers, yep, bit of stand-up paddleboarding there. Out and about on the boat. It's a beautiful relationship. Or Paris, maybe. I wonder which means the most. Okay, she's in for a bit of a shock. That guinea pig will probably be one of 17 she'll have over the next few years. Sadly, just the way it goes. Yeah, it's a pretty good dog shot. Looks like family. Oh, that's the same person, I'm sure. It's not quadruplets, but that's four of the same person. So yeah, tricky little photograph. I'm guessing melded together in post. Alrighty, what do we got here? Beautiful sleeping baby. Yeah, it's gorgeous, full frame, nicely done. Yeah, beautiful, loving. Looks like mother or grandmother and child. Very, very posed dog. Well trained by the looks of it. If only we could train kids as well. Alright, a bit of a cheeky shot. That's cool. These are all the things that mean a lot to people. Travel, I'm doubting that's his family. What do we got here? Cool little dog. So they've taken some good shots here. We've got another dog shot. Kids playing, very playful, which is fun. Little dog. Kids playing. So yeah, a lot of it is just sort of family snaps and what have you, but still, yeah, beautifully done. Alrighty, fascinating light. This is where it really kicks off. So we have a broad range of different lighting that happens. Here's again beautiful backlit lighting through to a lovely city scene. Sorry, a bit of noise in the background. Cleaners in. Here's just like a morning light on a golf club, but still fascinating as can be. It really makes the scene. We've got the banded lights, and again a nice little blurred background, but so many little lights sparkling through there. So you see just how so many different people take light in so many different ways. He's just cutting through a dark forest. Just the light on the subject is fascinating enough. Over the city, it's gorgeous light shining in the background. There's so many ways. Makes me you also tell when a shot doesn't have amazing lighting. It just makes it dull and unexciting. I've been looking at a lot of my shots like that as well, thinking, you know, if I waited an extra hour or two, I might get some much better light, something that really makes a difference to the shot. But yeah, if I'm just shooting and running, then it's not always the way. I lose out on a really good shot. Okay, so here's some sunlight coming through a mist or some clouds. Here's just the reflection in a city light, looking great. That really misty light coming through here. And here, something a little more controlled, where we've got some statues being lit, probably candle holders, I guess. This looks a little bit staged or a little bit done in post. Very nicely done. Yeah, doesn't really work there. I see the two different styles of light. Just doesn't jump out as a great image. Alright, and here we've got something amazing colours coming through this grand statue, not statue, grand place, wherever it might be. Beautifully done. And then right through to things like sculptured lights as well, natural light, beautifully done. Oh, Christmas lights, why the hell not? If there's any good thing about Christmas, it's the lighting that can happen. Cutting through a web here with, again, beautiful background light, and something just, yeah, luminescence of whatever that is. Was it a jellyfish once upon a time? Can't really tell. Right down to the most simplistic styles of light. That's beautiful. Alrighty, let's keep moving, see if we can work above the noise. The black background I was saying earlier, this is again more of an isolating a shot where it's just about having a black background and a subject really coming to the fore. So this is gorgeous, one of my favorite styles of photography, which is just allowing a little glimpse, a small idea of what the subject is, and then you can make up the rest of the story yourself. It's the same with storytelling as a whole. So there's a flag, very black background, well lit as well. Yeah, beautiful staged droplet by the looks of it, full of colour. And wow, okay, so it's a bit of a longer exposure with yeah, the clouds moving past what looks like Mount Fuji, maybe something similar. Beautiful moon. What have we got? Simple seagull, but yeah, it's only part of, and it's done in a beautiful resolution. Some bit of art going on there. Same here, looks like a dancer spinning around. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Multiple exposures happening there. Yeah, right through to something really dark and mysterious. So, but all importantly on a black background, and it's going to be hard to find one that isn't amazing. Yeah, they just all really bring a subject to the fore, allow you to focus on the clarity of that subject, of that scene. And yeah, beautiful lighting there as well, wonderfully done. Right through to something that's really washed and brought down to high contrast. Alrighty, so that's our black background challenge. Let's have a look. Modern architecture we'll dig into quickly. So again, as beautiful as modern architecture is, it kind of gets a bit static and lifeless after a while. Yeah, pics of buildings, pics of parts of buildings is about 98% of this. Now that's really cool. So there you go. So I've got a kid playing in the modern water sculpture with a modern building in the background. The Pyramid of the Louvre, again a fairly modern piece. 80s, I think. 1980s. Unbelievable. Alrighty, so yeah, lots of amazing shots. Beautiful compositions, yeah, beautiful reflections, but just buildings mainly. So okay, in and out of that, let's look for something that gets us a little more exciting. Same with sunsets and sunrises in nature. This is more so about the setting, what else is in the picture, rather than just the image itself. So while the sunlight makes this, it's the something like here, the row of birds being active on the beach that really tops it off, that really makes it memorable. Same here, the beautiful foreground, nicely done, a bit of a low quality pic there. Beautiful silhouettes, the horse placement, 1, 2, 3, gorgeously done. Same here, the silhouette breaks it up, a little bit of modern time, doesn't quite look like sunrise or sunset there. So again, the foreground, the mountains in the background really make this, help with the way the light transfuses, if that's the right word, across the whole area. But there is one that, yeah, okay, just the sun going down does look pretty good. Sets a scene, but it's probably the rarer one, something like this. Yeah, silhouette of a dancer jumping in the front, or a gymnast. A little bit underlit, could have been really good. And here you've just caught some that bokeh effect, which is gorgeous. Alrighty, so that's sunrise, sunset. Let's get on to some of these last final ones for today. The Symmetry, really open. These are gorgeous here again. People have just let their minds blow. So, interesting setup. That's a beautiful shot there, nice symmetry. Remembering symmetry happens in lots of different planes. It can be straight lines, it can be radially, it can be, yeah, even sometimes just the slight disruptance of symmetry can really add to the image. Taking something symmetrical and have it just off center. Yeah, didn't realize the Opera House looked like that. And it's my next door neighbor. Alrighty, that looks like Grand Central Station, beautifully done. The pyramids here in South America, gorgeous. And here you've got a symmetry that curves, yeah, which again is beautifully done. Radiating out, multiple planes of symmetry here make it beautiful. Here we've got the mirroring plane again to make it symmetrical. All very beautiful. Yeah, see here you've got a lot of symmetry in these lines, some symmetry in here. It's central, but yeah, something's just a little off with all of them. They're almost conflicting symmetry, which adds to the joy of the photograph. Alrighty. Starts with M. We might just jump into orange everywhere and then call it a day. So let's go see. Starts with M. What have we got here? Such as these cool little mopeds, I guess, not actual motorbikes. Some soldiers coming through there. That's beautiful. Not sure what that's meant to be. That begins with M. A couple of little creatures there. Scary the way some people use motorbikes, but okay. The Milky Way, I guess, the outskirts. Is that what it is? Is that the Grand Canyon? Mojave Desert? Not sure. Alrighty, a wonderful singer, a model, gorgeous red hair, love that. Alrighty, we've got a deck there that's beautiful. So these are, again, multiple things beginning with M. A bike, could have been a motorbike, could have been a great shot. Oh, there's a cool one. Again, the background, not amazing. Took a motorbike shot the other day and it just had, I think, another car and in the background. I took another shot and I had a lorry in the background. They just really ruin it. I need to be much more careful. Model on a motorbike, that's cool. One of the moon. Dozens of those here. A marina of some type maybe. And a model. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, go a bit macro. It looks like it. Yeah, it's definitely a model. It's a big wall there. Love it, love it, love it. A map, please. Come on. Okay, cool. Close-up of motorbike. So it's the kind of things you get. Motor cars, mummy. Is that a monkey going crazy? Simple things like there you go, mushrooms. Alrighty. Final one there. Let's look at the orange everywhere. Dig into here, and then we'll call it a day. Again, so many different. Well, okay, well done. Not much thought went into that one. Not a great image either. So cool little ants here. We've got, wow, it looks like molten lava in the background, lighting up the sky, a volcano of some type. It's amazing orange. Sunset orange, more sunset oranges. It's definitely yellow. Come on, guys, get your color palette together. Alrighty, and with all this noise, we might just give it a wrap for today. If you enjoy this, subscribe below. I'll try and get more of these each week. Find out a way to try and do this daily. And yeah, keep shooting amazing shots. All the best for now, and we'll catch you tomorrow on the journey to Guru.